Sometimes I like to come to the studio and not turn the lights on. These lights are always on, but there's like big fluorescent overhead lights, and it's just kind of like a nice peaceful start to the day if I keep them off. So that's what I've done. Yesterday, I did a lot of sewing prep work. So you can kind of see a little bit on the couch here. What I'm trying to say is today's gonna be a big sewing day and I am so excited. Also with that, okay, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, two things. One, I haven't sewn anything in a really long time, except last week I finally finished the poppy top. Basically, it gave me confidence to sew once again. I really like the fit of it. All the finishing does not require a serger or doing the zigzag stitch. Like all the seams are finished very nicely, and it just feels like it's gonna last a long time because of that. I would like to probably sew that again, but anyways, before I do that, I have had lots of ideas and I've been purchasing patterns and then just sitting on it for like 6 months to a year. So I want to get to it. Also, I am going on vacation to Cape Cod, not next week, but the following week. That's very exciting. All the clothing I want to make is definitely like spring, summer vibes. So it would be perfect to bring with me if I'm able to finish these pieces. Yeah, so what I have cut out. Man, I just have so many ideas. Oh yeah, okay. I finally cut out the Henrietta skirt by Spaghetti Western Sewing, and I'm doing it in this like nice light blue color. This fabric I noticed when I took it out of my stash, which is maybe something else I'll have to do today as I literally see it covered in sunlight. My stash has been in the sun, and when I took this out, there's definitely a lot of like bleached lighter areas. Like, I don't know if you can tell in this. There's a lot of variation now on this fabric, and there should not be. Then I decided to finally cut up fabric that I've had for a very long time from Matchy Sewing. So it is nice fabric, and I'm just going full send. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna do practice fabric or whatever. Like, I just wanna make something that I'm gonna like. So this is a free sewing pattern, actually. This is the Craft Studio Tee, again by Matchy Sewing. It's like a boxy, long quarter sleeve to long sleeve t-shirt, but it's like cut in half down the center. So with this fabric, with the stripes, and it is an example that I kind of took from Matchy, is like you can have the stripes going this way on one side, and then, oh, I can't really do that, but going the other way on the other side. So that is what I plan to do. Hopefully I cut that out correctly. I do have lots of extra fabric though. And then to match the top, I cut out the Lane shorts, which I have sewn these, well actually, so it's the Lane pants by Sydney Graham that I think she probably has a tutorial on her YouTube to convert them into shorts, or maybe she has shorts. I forget, but either way, I've made them lots of times. I love them. They fit great. I have altered them to fit me a little bit better. I am short. I'm 5'1", so I've made them extra short. And again, it will be with this matching fabric, and I will also have like one leg of horizontal stripes and then one leg vertical stripes, if everything works out. So already I've got 3 patterns cut out, ready to sew. One would be a complete outfit. The skirt, I'd probably just wear the skirt with like a white tank top or something. If I have more time, I do have other ideas. So I have a little bit extra of this fabric. This is like really nice grid fabric. So I already used this to make the poppy top and matching pants. They're the bob pants by Arc Studio, I believe. Anyways, I have a little bit left over, potentially enough to also make the Lane shorts. So then I could have it match with the poppy top. And then I have so many ideas. This is like really exciting for me. This is fabric that I got at Make and Mend, which is my local secondhand art supply store. It's just this really nice flower. So that one, I'm hoping to do the Rama top by daughter Judy, which is like a V-neck tunic style top, which I think could be dressed up or dressed down, and I think it would especially look good with pants, like white pants maybe. Anyways, I think I have enough fabric to do that. That I still have to cut out the pattern, but it is also on the top of my list of things to sew. I'll just continue to check in with you we'll see how this goes. Hello. So it's the afternoon now. I am so happy with how this is looking, and I'm so close to being done. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I immediately made a modification, and I'm so happy I did. It's very straightforward. I just did French seams instead of either using a serger, which I don't have, or using the zigzag stitch, which I find really annoying, and it's not a good finish. Especially this is like a linen fabric that is like a looser weave, and it just frays. So I hate doing zigzag stitch for that reason. So yeah, I did French seams everywhere. And then I also did some like edge top stitching. You can kind of see there. I like the length of the sleeves. They're like on the shorter side. And also, okay, wait, it actually lined up perfectly. This was not intentional at all, but I just got lucky. So where the sleeve and this front panel meet, the stripes just seamlessly continue pretty much. That was not intentional. That was just very lucky. Something else happened too. Oh, on this side, it like alternates with the horizontal stripes, and I think that looks really cool. And again, it's like pretty seamless. I think it's awesome. So I guess I could have tried to line it up to continue the way this side continues, but it's good. I think it's a happy accident. This is not finished yet. As you can see, I've got a raw neckline. The bottom is also still raw. I am going to, I think, pause here on this top because I need to get some interfacing, some fusible interfacing to use for the neckline. So I think I'll probably go this evening to my local craft store. Hopefully they have something that could work. I've never really used interfacing, and I hate when a pattern says you need interfacing. I'm like, do I really? I'm still a newbie, so I should just follow the instructions, probably. And then this I could do now, the hem. I just don't feel like it. I think I want to pause. But yeah, it's already the afternoon. Like, sewing takes so long. It always takes me longer than I think it will. Oops, I just realized I sewed the hem inside out. It gets confusing with French seams knowing which side's which. I am wearing the top in the correct, on the correct side. Yeah, so I don't really mind it, but I should just do it correctly. So yeah, definitely means I'm at a stopping point, I would say, when I start making a bunch of mistakes. I guess I'll have to seam rip it and turn it the other way around. Or I'm gonna leave it because I'm not too offended by it. Let me know what you think I should do. But also, I'm gonna figure it out before you ever see this clip, so. All right, bye. Good morning. It is another beautiful day, another beautiful morning in the studio. I love, like, look at that. I love the light in the morning. It's been a few days since I last checked in. I got some things done, so let me show you. This top is completed, looking amazing. At the end of this video, I will do a try-on of everything I create and how I would style all the pieces. I made matching lane shorts. I am so happy, and again, I modified the pattern to be French seams the whole way through, so there's no raw edges. I've got my tag. This is available in my shop. I love my tag. I continued with alternating which way the stripes go, and I have it, you'll see all together, but basically it continues to alternate. So like here on the left side, the stripes on the shirt are vertical, and then down here horizontal, and then opposite on the right side. Oh, and the only thing I have to do today is like finish the hems on the bottom, because this is just a raw edge at the moment. So then I think I had mentioned this. I wanted to do another pair of lane shorts with this grid fabric. I had just enough fabric to cut it out, so I'm excited. I squeezed out another pair of shorts, so I think I will sew those up today as well. It should be fast now. I've made these shorts so many times at this point. My priorities today is finish the raw hem on the stripe lane shorts, potentially start the other pair of lane shorts, but I might need some variation, something new and exciting to do. So I think I should probably start sewing the spaghetti western Henrietta skirt. Sorry, I'm looking at it down here. You want to see too, probably. This like light blue Henrietta skirt. I want to try that. And then I can't stop thinking about the Rama top by daughter Judy. So I might need to get that going as well. We'll see what I get done. I have a nail appointment today at 1. It's currently about 7:30 a.m. So I will have to leave here by 12:30. So how many? 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. I have 5 hours to see what I can get done, as well as do some other work. So we'll see what I can get done. These are my nails currently. We can do a nail show and tell later. They're super grown out, but they were like a nice mauvey lavender color. I've been really into that color lately. I think I'm gonna go with like a pearl color. I've gotten that nail color a couple times and I love it. Let's get sewing. I keep messing up. So annoying. So again, I'm trying to do French seams. I'm really enjoying the finish of French seams and not having to do the zigzag stitch, and just knowing that, I think it's gonna make the garments last a lot longer by doing that. And it's not that hard, it's just you gotta think a little bit. So normally a pattern will say like sew with right sides together, and then when you open it, and then finish the edge, and then when you open it up, it's correct. French seams, you have to do it twice, which means you need to start opposite of what the pattern says. So if it's right sides together, you should start with wrong sides together, then flip it. So again, with right sides together, boom, you have a French seam. I keep messing that up, which is annoying, but we're getting somewhere, so that's cool. So this is what I have. So, I mean, there you go, you can kind of see I'm on my tippy toes. I have the gathered side here and then the front panel. And like this looks correct, however, I didn't do the French seam. So you can see this is raw. So really, this is correct. I'm in the pattern, it would tell me to just do the zigzag stitch. I don't want to do that. So I am going to rip back and do the French seam version, but it is nice to see it coming to life. I hope I actually wear this. I don't wear skirts a lot or dresses. I'm definitely more of like pants, shorts, basic top type of person. So I'm gonna take a bit of a break and then I'll get back to it. Oh my gosh, sewing always takes longer than I think it will. I've barely done anything and it's 12:30. So I have to go to my nail appointment. It got pushed back by a half hour, so I can leave a little bit later. Anyways, let me show you what I did. Believe it or not, I did mess up more. The skirt is fully, it is a skirt. Obviously no elastic in there yet. The front and back and sides of the skirt are all the same. I wasn't sure if there would be like a clear front and back, but there isn't really. Dang, maybe you're still too high. Hold on. Okay, well, you can't really see my head now, but that's fine. Yeah, the front, back, and sides, they're kind of all interchangeable. There is no distinct front and back. So this is what we're working with. Cute. I do really like the gathering. So yeah, pretty much what I have to do now is the elastic waistband and then hem the bottom. So the thing I clearly have done wrong, clearly I did something wrong because look at this hem. That's not straight. What is happening here? Something didn't line up. Definitely a me problem, not a pattern problem. I don't think I followed it totally correctly. I'm at a pretty good stopping point. I'm gonna take a break and continue this tomorrow. Hello. I finished the Henrietta skirt. Here it is. It's the afternoon, so I feel like the lighting is not as good. I think I like this lighting better. And oh my gosh, you still can't see. Okay, well, I finished the Henrietta skirt. I will insert photos. I like it. It came together pretty quickly. I opted to do top stitching. That's the word I'm looking for. And I like how that looks. It feels more sturdy when you do that. Pretty straightforward pattern, definitely beginner friendly. And I feel like it's a pretty unique piece. Oh yeah, I guess the only like modification, if you can even call that, I think just like an addition I did to the pattern is for the elastic waistband, once I inserted the elastic, I stitched over where the 4 seams are, where yeah, basically there's like 4, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, where the panels meet. So there's seams there, and I stitched over on top of the stitches through the waistband, just because I get really annoyed when I wash garments and then the elastic twists around in the wash and then it's really annoying to fix. So I did that, so that should not happen for future me. And we're right back where we started. Okay, good. I can't tell, it just looks like it's like extra blue or like purpley looking in this lighting. What I wanted to say is I like it. I can't tell if I can pull this off. So please tell me what you think. Maybe it's the color. Is it too princessy or is it fine? I do like it with this brown top. I like it with my fun sneakers and socks. I do feel like a princess. Hello. I am going to do a quick catch up with you. So I have 2 more patterns cut out. I forget if I shared that I already cut this one out. Oh my God, what are words? So this is the Lane shorts, and it is the same fabric as my poppy top and bob pants. I was able to just barely squeeze out the Lane shorts, and I'm so glad that I was able to, because I do think I'll wear them a lot. It's that nice like grid texture. Excited I squeezed that out to the point where the pockets are actually a different fabric. It's just like another navy blue, but actually I don't think the pockets are visible at all, so it doesn't matter. I was just trying to pick fabric that I don't really care about. So I have that cut out, and then I did just finish cutting out the Rama top in this beautiful floral fabric. I want to sew the Rama top so bad. I am afraid I'm running out of time. I leave on Sunday. Today is Thursday. However, I have a lot of commitments, both social and work-wise, until like right before I leave. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually get to it. We'll see. I scrambled to cut out the pieces because I am hopeful. I still am really happy with what I've made so far. Also, do you like this filming angle? I don't usually film here because this is more of my studio mate's area. She does this beautiful paper artwork, but normally this is her workstation. I mean, it is her workstation, but it was empty this morning, and it's usually just me here in the mornings. So I figured I would take advantage of this opportunity, and I'll make sure it's clean before she gets here. Oh, the only other thing I do still have to cut out is for the Rama top, there is interfacing needed for certain pieces. And luckily I had to buy interfacing for, what was that for? For the studio tee? You would have already seen it in the video. So I'm glad I got a half yard of interfacing, and I believe I should have enough with what I purchased for the other pattern for the Rama top. I've never sewn this much in my entire life. Like, it's so exciting. I feel like something clicked for me finally, and it's fun. I feel a little bit more free with like what I need to do. Like, I don't know, I feel like before every step of the process felt like a great mystery, and it felt like high stakes because I just didn't understand the construction of garments, and I just didn't get it. I mean, there's still a lot I need to learn. Like, I'm afraid of knit fabrics, so that will be a bridge to cross another day. Yeah, this whole process has been making me feel really excited about sewing, and I'm excited to keep pushing myself. The reward is that I get a cute new wardrobe, so pretty cool. All right, I think that's all I have to say for now. Let's see if I can at least get the Rama top done. I'm gonna prioritize that over these Lane shorts because I already have lots of Lane shorts. Also, I did knit this top. I recorded a video this morning, which will probably be live before this video, and it is all of my summer knits that I've created over the last few years. And this is the Moonset Tee by Ozetta. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. So here we are on vacation. Welcome to Cape Cod. I had such a fun time with my friends and took almost no videos, which is really great. I think that's the point of vacation, but maybe not so great for the storytelling purposes of this video. I will tell you that I did not finish the Rama top in time. I did finish the craft tee and matching Lane shorts, and I did wear that one evening, I believe. But otherwise, I didn't wear it just because this vacation was a bit more outdoorsy. For example, we went on a hike, we went to the beach, we went clamming, which is a highlight for me on this trip. I thought that was so fun. And we actually got clams and cooked them and made a wonderful pasta dinner. That was really special. Welcome to the styling portion of the video. So I have the Henrietta skirt here, and I just paired it with actually this new exercise top I got from Aerie, or Offline by Aerie. I really like this fit. Again, I kind of struggle with wearing skirts, so I'm not super confident in this. Oh yeah, also I do think maybe I can make the top slightly shorter and it might fit my torso a bit better. But I like the color. I also really liked this fit with the brown tank top I wore earlier in this video, so that's another way I would probably style it. It is wrinkly, so just bear with me on that. I'm going to be honest, I think I'm just a wrinkly girl. I don't really like ironing. I honestly only have an iron at my studio. I don't have one at home. I do have a steamer, but I don't really know how to use it, if I'm being honest. Next, we have the Rama top. I really love this one, and I think it can be styled in a few different ways. Right now, I just have it with shorts, and I think it matches quite nicely. I love the side slit and like how deep it is. I just think it looks really sophisticated. Now, what you can't tell in this video is I just didn't do a great job with the armholes. They got a little bit wonky. So I think I don't really know what I did wrong, but I do want to make this top again. Maybe I have a feeling this fabric is actually polyester of some sort, not the cotton I thought it might be. And it was like kind of stiff. There really is no stretch to it. So I think I'd like to try sewing this again in, yeah, a cotton or something a little bit lighter and flowy, have a bit more drape to it. And I think maybe then my stitching would be a little bit better. Here it is styled with pants, which was my original vision. I love this look. These are the barrel pants from Everlane, and they're my favorite. They just fit so well. Now we have the Craft Studio tee, and I think this is my favorite make out of everything I did in this session. Uh, I will say though, I washed this afterwards and it shrunk a little bit. Same with the shorts that you'll see in a moment. Um, I don't think I pre-washed this fabric, which normally I do. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do that. Because I do think that is important. But it didn't shrink too much. But I do think the arms are maybe slightly short, although that is kind of the look. So it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay, and here we are with the shorts, the full set. I love how this looks together. I think this is a really fun summer look. I think especially like summer evening since it is a long sleeve top. Yeah, I really like how I arranged the stripes. I have already been eyeing my fabric stash to see what else I can use to sew up another craft studio tee because yeah, the contrasting fabric is a really fun thing to play with. To no one's surprise, this is also wrinkly. And I will say, I don't like how linen gets so wrinkly in the wash. It's like aggressively wrinkly. So, yeah, not my favorite, but I do really like linen, so I guess I'll live with it. Okay, and we have another set. So this is the poppy top, which I have made previously, not in this video. And then I did make these lane shorts in this video, just off camera. I did it really fast at the end. So yeah, I'm kind of showing off how the poppy top has that side opening. It is hard to tell because the fabric is so dark. But yeah, and this is that fabric with that grid texture that I really like. It is a dark navy blue. I don't know if it looks black on screen, but yeah, dark navy blue. I could see myself wearing it as a set, as it looks like in this video, but I could also see myself just styling these pieces separately. For the shorts, I am glad that I picked a similar navy blue color for the pockets because I didn't quite have enough fabric for that. But I think earlier I had said like, oh, I don't think you see them, but you do. You do see the pockets just a little bit. So honestly, that would be a fun way to add a contrast and a pop of color, but I think I like this low contrast look. Here it's styled with the bob pants that I've made previously, and I think I like this set better than the shorts. This feels more intentional. The shorts maybe feel like PJs. I don't know. I am so proud of what I got out of a single sheet. So I was able to get 3 garments out of this one bed sheet that I thrifted. So yeah, this top, these pants, and then the shorts. I think that's pretty good. Those are all my thoughts on how I would style these pieces, what I think of these individual garments. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself for kind of having this sewing session and making a video about this. This was really fun for me. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've made any of these garments or if you are interested in doing that now because of this video. That would be pretty cool. Comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!